Hello, hello. An observant human would know that we are definitely not the host right now. We're blended. And we figured this was a good time to talk about identity confusion. Identity confusion is an intrinsic part of DID. It is something that most systems will struggle with on a semi-daily, if not daily basis. Now, I'm not accounting for systems that take months or weeks between switches. I'm talking about systems that will be switching daily, like myself and many others. Identity confusion is more common than one would think. Because the question, who am I, isn't really something that most people ask themselves, but it's something that we ask ourselves all the time as DID systems. If we wake up and it's not super certain who we are, we have to go, who are we? Who is it today? Earlier today it was Marion. We've been doing a lot of stuff with our Twitter, reformatting it, and then we had this plan to film, and Eris is nowhere nearby, so that option wasn't viable through our Patreon, so now it's this video, which is about identity confusion. And we wanted to cover more than just not knowing who you are currently. We wanted to cover new alters in a system, meaning if you've just been diagnosed and you're not certain how to identify who you are or anything, this is the video. So, you've just been diagnosed. You've just been told to reach out to your system and start communicating. How do you do it? The movies will tell you sticky notes and journals. I will also tell you sticky notes and journals, but there are apps as well that will aid that. Things like Simply Plural and oh goodness, wait, let me look it up real quick. I want to say it's OctoMind. That's probably incorrect. Give me a moment. OctoCon. So Octo consciousness, multi-consciousness. OctoCon, Simply Plural. Very good apps. We are using them less given where we are in our healing. We're doing a lot of vlogging, so it's easier for us to see visually who has been out. So a little bit less necessary to track who is who, but we were using it a lot last year and the year before that. It's very helpful to help people who aren't always out front see who's in the system. Is it something that's reliable? You have to remember to use it, and that's the biggest problem we had, was remembering to use either app. There's also, again, I said journaling and sticky notes. That helps us too. We also are blessed to have a partner that is willing to talk to us and help us through those moments. So if we're confused about who we are, we can talk to him and he will let us know who he spoke to in the last week or whatever time we're asking about. If you're a new system entirely, I would suggest questions or thought processes in a journal that allow you to explore yourself as a human being on a more broad level than just the superficial. What do I look like? What is my name? Yes, those are important, but as a DID system, you're trying to discern what exactly created you as an alter. You're trying to sort of suss out exactly what your creation hinges on, because that's how you're going to heal. Again, most of this is because you're choosing to heal. If you are not aiming to heal, communication is not going to be your primary thought process because you're trying to stay safe. So this is directed at those who are diagnosed, trying to heal, or actively seeking or able to seek out that path, because if you are still living with your abusers, being able to heal is probably unlikely, and I am sorry for that. I hope you get to safety soon. If you are in somewhere safe, if you are living somewhere safe where you are able to start healing, ask what motivates you, what drives you. It's not so much what you like, what your favorite color is, what your favorite food is, although those are helpful and not bad pieces of information. They are not the most important thing to be seeking. You want to know what kind of why you are, not who you are, but why you are. And I know that sounds harsh because we should treat ourselves as individuals, and you should treat yourself as individual while you're learning about yourself. But understand you are individual because a singular brain made you different from the rest of the system. In the same way that I, as the host, am different from the rest of the system, that Calliope is different, etc. At all. Everybody is different, but it was made for the survival of the body as a whole. So why is important. If the system isn't ready to tell you that, because I have things I don't know as Marion, and a couple of others don't know. Calliope knows everything, but she also doesn't disclose that to us while she's around. So your system will let you know when things are ready and safe to be disclosed, but you have to be willing to listen to those messages when your system gives them to you. If you aren't ready, that's okay. The system will circle back as it does and present it to you another time. Our first thought process of DID was in probably 2013, and then we just forgot it was a thing until 2018. So 5 years of just denial that it even existed. So your system will try to communicate maybe more than once in life. You may not hear them the first time or the second time or even the third time. It may take time. Be okay with that. Accept that there are other people in your brain. That's the hardest part of system diagnosis, is accepting that there are others in there. And that is okay. That is part of system life. They were put there by your brain as a child to help you survive. They aren't there to hurt you. Your brain may have them coping in a certain way that seems harmful, but your brain put them there as a survival mechanism. You are no one in your system, unless you are RAMCOA, is constructed to hurt you. If you are a RAMCOA, these parameters are a little bit different, and that's not who this video is directed at, because I am a RAMCOA system. I'm speaking to those who are not survivors of ritual abuse or intentional trauma creation. Your altars were put there to help you through things. So try to listen to their pain. They may be scary, they may be hard to talk to, but try to listen to what they're telling you. It's terrifying when you're first diagnosed. It's very upsetting to comprehend that there are parts in your brain because someone hurt you, but know that they were put there to protect you. If you are a RAMCOA system, please, I'm going to make another video that I'll link up there that will talk about it on a RAMCOA level, because that is a little bit different than a normal DID level, and I wanted to cover both bases. So check that one out. If you are a RAMCOA survivor, I will link that above. Please stay safe. Please remember that your system was created to keep you safe. So you would be doing them a disservice to be unsafe now. I mean that in all the lightheartedness. Please, I genuinely wish you safety and health. I hope you're doing well. Your story is safe with us. Please visit the Valkyrie Project 501 survey. It's in the link below. If you want to share your story, again, publicity is optional. We have all of that listed in the survey. You can look at it yourself. All our love, all our hope, and all of our best wishes and prayers for you guys. We want you to be well and be safe. See you in the next video.